Welcome to our introduction of a unique addition to the home sewing market, the felting machine. We are proud to provide you this brief overview of this exciting product. Our goal is to show you amazing ways to expand your creative potential. We believe that the easier the tools, the more creative you become, and the simplicity, ease of use, and genuine innovation of this felting machine will make it the gateway for a whole new world of creativity in your sewing room or studio. Let's take a moment to see how the felting machine works and explore the main features of this exciting machine. The felting machine does not use thread and does not have a feed dog system. As a matter of fact, the felting machine doesn't sew at all. The felting machine is a felting or needle punch machine. Using barbed needles and the up and down motion of the needle bar, the felting machine meshes fibers and fabrics together to create amazing surface embellishments. Prior to the introduction of the felting machine, this technique was done by hand. This was tedious, often requiring many hours of work. Let's take a look at the needle unit. You'll notice that the needle unit contains 5 fixed barbed needles. The needles in the needle unit mesh decorative fabrics and fibers into a base fabric. The decorative materials that you place on your base fabric are pulled into your base fabric, embedding them together. The result is a unique new material, created entirely by you. These 5 needles are all attached directly into one unit, making it far less likely that you'll break an individual needle. The single unit design of the needle attachment also makes it much safer, because this design allows us to use very strong needles, allowing for a greater variety of fiber and fabric weights to be used. A removable 1 needle unit is also included with the machine and can be used for fine work where a smaller needle is required. Next, you'll notice that the presser foot does not rest on the needle plate as it would on a normal sewing machine. The foot is raised so that it can accommodate the free motion felting and needle punching techniques used on the felting machine. On the back of the foot, a simple adjustment screw allows you to adjust the height of the presser foot. You can set it at the lowest setting if you're working with lightweight materials, or raise it to a much higher level if you're working with bulky or heavy fabrics. The standard needle plate with the felting machine has 5 holes for the needles. This plate acts much like a straight stitch needle plate on a standard sewing machine, protecting your fabric from being pulled into the needle plate. Use the standard plate when working with lighter weight materials. If you're working with thicker or heavier fabrics and larger projects, you may choose the open needle plate. The open needle plate has 1 large hole, allowing for more play in the needles when piercing extra weight and layers. Felting machine tip number 1. Using the 5-hole needle plate with heavier fabrics could cause excessive needle breakage. The 5-hole needle plate should only be used when working with lighter weight fabrics. An important feature of the felting machine is this clear shield on the front of the machine. This is the needle safety guard. It's compact, so it doesn't get in the way of your work, yet offers a wide range of protection against a broken needle. The guard also acts as a finger guard and keeps your hands safe as you use the machine. Felting machine tip number 2. For maximum safety, always use the needle safety guard. The presser foot itself is also clear, allowing for an open view of your work. The hand wheel on the side of the machine works just like a standard sewing machine and raises and lowers the needle bar. For best results, always turn the hand wheel toward you. Let's also take a moment to talk about the parts of the machine you can't see. The front section of the machine base is removable, converting to a free arm for embellishing tight areas such as cuffs, sleeves, and pants, much like the free arm found on standard sewing machines. When we slide this off, you will notice the door that folds down to reveal the lint catcher. The lint catcher is perfectly placed below the needle plate to catch any lint or debris from your project in a central location. This makes it exceptionally easy to clean. Just use a regular sewing machine cleaning brush or a vacuum and remove the lint. We have also installed a protective cover within the machine which keeps lint from getting into the motor. You may have seen hand felting tools in your local craft store, and the felting machine works much the same way. The felting machine simply works much faster than hand felting with the speed of up to 900 punches per minute and provides for greater versatility. Now that we have explored the machine, let's begin exploring its creative possibilities. First, let's do a basic overview of the materials you can use with your new machine. The most important rule when using the felting machine is, there are no rules. You can use your felting machine to embellish works that you have made, such as quilts or jackets. Or you can use it to create something to stand on its own. The felting machine also works great for adding your own flair to ready-made garments and home accents. The amazing versatility of the felting machine makes it an exciting addition to your sewing room or studio. Because there are no rules, you experience total creative freedom. You can create 3D appliques, customized fabric colorations, watercolor-inspired prints, your own fabric, and much more. The key to success with the felting machine is experimentation. Search your local fabric, fiber, and yarn shops to find fibers and fabrics that will add interest, color, and texture to your project. Begin with a base material. This material is going to act as a canvas would in a painting, so you need to make sure your base is firm and will accept the materials you are hoping to embed. We found that fabrics such as denim, canvas, or wool or polyester blend felt work well as base materials. There are a wide array of colors and textures in these fabrics available today. If you wish to cover the entire base, you can use a neutrally colored base fabric. You may want your base material to show through your work, however, and in this case, you'll want to select the color and texture of the base to coordinate with your project. Once you have selected your base fabric, you'll choose the materials you want to use for embellishing. There is no limit to the materials you can add to your base, and each will yield a unique result. The best way to see the look of any material after needle punching is to experiment with scraps before embellishing your base.